Hey guys, I forgot to put this in the main video. Look, if you like my reactions, my opinion, and my thoughts on things, putting a big thumbs up on the video definitely does help. You're welcome to comment. I would love it if you subscribed or hit the notification bell so you can be in the know for more videos moving forward. But the algorithm, the YouTube gods, really do love the like button. So if you would please press or smash or click that like button, it really does help my channel tremendously, and it allows me to know what you guys are looking forward to. So please enjoy this review of the She-Hulk and just my overall thoughts of the superhero genre right now, and I will see you guys in the next Wellborn show. Thanks. All right, so I've been getting a ton of messages saying, John, you've been really quiet on your YouTube channel. And mostly because there's not a lot going on. Like, all of the shows that are coming out are fucking nonsense and total garbage. There's not a lot of great movies that I haven't already talked about. I'm really, really amazed with Top Gun. So congratulations to Tom Cruise and the whole crew over there for absolutely blowing it out of the water. Their movie's fantastic, so if you haven't seen it yet, then go see it. But in this video, we are going to talk about She-Hulk. My God, I hate this show. All right, so spoilers are ahead. Now, I'm going to do my very best to not be one of those guys on the internet that just gets really, really butthurt because there's a bunch of woke garbage in a TV show. There's got to be something for everybody. And as much as I am not a woke person, there are many people out there who are woke people. And I just have to accept that this show is not meant for me. It is meant to tickle the ball sack of the woke people, because it is not at all my thing. But putting men down constantly in the show conversation to the side for a second, I just want to talk about Hulk and just how disappointing it is to have gotten such a cool license, to have such a cool character, to have someone that's so deeply entwined with the mythos, with power scaling, with all these amazing stories, and you just don't do any of that. It's mind-boggling how you can have so much amazing creative opportunity at your fingertips and then just not use any of it. It confuses me. I don't understand it. I don't think I'm ever going to understand it. But, to have World War Hulk or World Breaker Hulk and have the Hulk from the early 2000s. I mean, that was a really cool Hulk. And to just see that, even what he was in the original Avengers movie, to see that and then see Smart Hulk get ran over by a car, I just can't anymore. Like, I'm just so done with the Marvel Cinematic Universe light and fluffy jokes and nonsensical approach to superheroes. It's all one tone, it's all one direction, it's all the same thing over and over and over again. You take a really amazing and complex and masculine character like the Hulk, and you just tear all of those things away, so all that's left is just a joke. And I'm just tired of seeing it, guys. And so, I haven't been posting a lot of the superhero stuff that have been coming out, mostly because I'm just done with it. Like, I'm super, super, superheroed out. Ezra Miller is a piece of shit, so, it really kind of taints the DC universe. Marvel, I'm not liking anything Marvel's coming out with. And their to-be-determined projects aren't very exciting to me either, mostly because all the characters that they're building those really amazing movies for are a bunch of characters that I don't give a shit about. Like, I don't care about She-Hulk. I don't care to see She-Hulk in an adventure film. I don't really care about the Hawk girl from the TV show last year. I don't really care about seeing any of these newer characters. I was good after Endgame. I think that just kind of tipped the scale, and the more these new characters come out that I don't really care about, the less I'm interested. You know, Thor was a disappointment for me because they did a lot what they did with Hulk. They just kind of turned him into a funny joke, you know, with a lot of steroids, you know, and that's not interesting to me. I like complexity. I like emotional depth. And there's just none of that in the cinematic universe right now. So She-Hulk gets a 2 thumbs down for me. You know, I wouldn't say it's a 0 out of 10. It's not an F minus. It's definitely barely average if I'm being fair, which I want to be fair, so maybe average, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to finish it. I watched the first 2 episodes, and I'm tapping out. So that's my review on She-Hulk, guys. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. I think it's terrible. I don't recommend watching it. If you have... Now, I understand that you don't want to put too much of your self-identity into these characters, because it's just a bunch of made-up characters. But at the same time, you know, humanity has this, I think, deep down desire to at least want to be consistent. So if you set out and establish a certain persona or perspective of a character, you want to see that perspective or persona come to life on the big screen. And to see what they did with Hulk in this show is just mind-boggling. I have no problems with, you know, Hulk not being as agile as She-Hulk. I can buy that. I mean, if you're a bodybuilder, there are some exceptions, but the vast majority of bodybuilders are not very flexible. So if you're doing a flexibility contest and you're the Hulk, you might lose that one. I could buy that. And if you're the smart Hulk, because you have to remember, this isn't the Hulk that everybody wants to see. This isn't the Hulk that everybody loves. This is the annoying Marvel, you know, pussy version of the Hulk. So I guess from that perspective, you know, you can get ran over by a car, but I miss that action scene from the Avengers where he says, "I'm always angry," and then just punches that, you know, alien flagship thing, dragon type deal in the face. I miss that Hulk. I miss the Hulk from the early 2000s. That's what I love, and not this. So if you're taking it from the perspective of this is smart Hulk, he's a wimp, he, you know, he's kind of a waste of space and a waste of time, then yeah, it would make sense for She-Hulk to be able to compete. If you put early 2000s Hulk into this, I mean, she would get demolished. You know, she would get absolutely destroyed. But you just have to accept that. And if you don't like watching shows where they just tell you that you're a straight white male and you're a piece of shit, you probably won't like this show. And I certainly do not like this show. You know, if you are into that kind of thing, then you probably love this show. If you're really into woke stuff, if you're really into like this weird subcategory of feminism, which just takes feminism, I think, way too far, then you probably like are all about this show. And I think that's fantastic. You should be all about this show. But I'm not going to finish reviewing this show because I'm not going to finish watching it. It's just, it's painful to my brain. And I feel like I have 1,000 other better things to do than finish this show. So I'm calling it quits after episode 2. I didn't watch Thor, wasn't interested in that. And it's not because it's a girl or it's a female-led cast or female director. It's got nothing to do with that. I just don't want good writing. I don't know if that's a lot to ask anymore. I just want good depth and complexity and moral conundrums that I have to make decisions about. I just want to see those things on screen, and we just don't do that with superheroes at the moment. So I'm just not interested. So that's my review. Love it, hate it, be indifferent about it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.